And now, joining us as an individual from Vancouver, we welcome Mr. Francis Donovan. Can you hear us clearly, Mr. Donovan?
Good afternoon. Yes, I can, sir.
Thank you. Please proceed.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm a butcher for Canada Safeway. I've been with them for 23 years. I'm here to contradict the claims of labor leaders, the NDP, the Liberals, and others who oppose this bill, whose claims and games, just like I have experienced for years and am still experiencing with my union. I ask the Liberals and Conservative senators to demonstrate their belief in effective transparency by voting Bill C-377 into law. Yesterday, I arranged to email a French and English summary of the legal war my union waged with my money and the money of taxpaying Canadians to keep their financial activities hidden. The UFCW local would not give financial statements as required by law when we asked orally in 2007. So we asked in writing. We were told statements could only be viewed if we made individual appointments at our union's office, and only if we signed a non-disclosure protocol. We sent letters to the union asking questions about this protocol and appointment procedures. Once again, we were ignored. With a petition signed by about 50 of us, we applied to the BC Labour Board, our only option. The union asked for an extension after their longtime legal counsel resigned. Eventually, the union lost. The board ordered them to provide financial statements. The union appealed, but lost. Next, the union demanded we signed non-disclosure protocols to view our statements. We took the union back to the board. Did they comply with the board's orders? No. So we went to the BC Supreme Court. The union lost again. Of course, the union appealed again and lost again. We had to win 3 labor board and 2 court rulings to see what should have been given to us almost 3 years earlier. Next, the union claimed they did not have audited financial statements from 2001 to 2006 as required by law. In 5 legal proceedings, they never disclosed that fact. Eventually, we got all 6 years of statements, but all with the same preparation date. We don't know why. Did they really have no internal controls and statements, or did they need to restate them before we got them? Also, in spite of the rulings, the union could not require non-disclosure protocols. They gave us threatening letters with protocols attached when we went to get the statements. I have these financials with me today, but I doubt the accuracy of them. I won't share them with you for fear that the union might discipline me, expel me from membership, and require Safeway to fire me. Our laws allow the union to do this. Many of the 50 that signed the petition are scared. Only a handful of us stood in the open for the legal cases. Honorable Senators, I hope you can find it in you to see that the UFCW obstructed us, that they intimidated us, that they misled us. Their actions were immoral and deceitful. Canadian Labour Congress President Mr. Ken Giorgetti spoke to the House Committee about our case and about how few issues like ours are on the record. Union leaders use statistics to claim the system is working. It is not working. I believe our case proves why many never ask. Mr. Giorgetti and other union leaders misled you, the Labour Board, and the courts. They say things about our cases like ours and about union disclosure overall in Canada that are simply not true. This is a prime example of the evil this bill seeks to fix. The second and more telling travesty of justice was what was found in these financial statements. For example, an ever-increasing $11 million education fund for a union training center subsidized by the Canadian taxpayers that no union member knew about. They have also been several questionable real estate transactions funded by tax-deductible union dues that I must pay or be fired. Transparency and openness can only be a good thing unless you are a union with something to hide. Our elected democratic institutions are in place for the citizens of our country. We feel the level of transparency that Bill C-377 offers the public will increase its confidence in their union as well as protect the rights of due-paying members. Online statements mandated by government means not going through what we went through. This remarkably long, difficult, and expensive process for union members to rightfully access their union's financial statements was very intimidating and almost too much to bear. The intent of the Labor Relations Code is to avert such activities and to make the unions transparent and financially accountable to their memberships. I am expecting you to help us, to help the Canadians, to help all Canadians create union leadership accountability. Certainly, membership has the right to know how the union dues are being used. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to your questions.
Thank you, Mr. Donovan. I'm going to start with our list of questions from Senator Black, to be followed by the Deputy Chair, Senator Irving Payette.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much. Mr. Is it Mayat? Thank you very much. You suggested in the end of your comments that perhaps there was a way to amend this bill to make it a fiscal bill only.